Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell Plan, and today I am here planning my Instagram feed. So a question I get a lot of times is, how do I plan out my Instagram feed, especially when I'm traveling? So I don't necessarily create this big grid that you're about to see when I'm just at home. But when I'm traveling, especially for multiple days, and I need to take all of my pictures before I leave, and I need them to fit in my grid on Instagram, then I do make this plan and I draw it all out. So one thing, if you've ever seen my Instagram feed, let me pull it up so you guys can see it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm Kell Plan over on Instagram too. And if you've ever seen my feed, then you'll notice that I do these color blocking things where, let me scroll down some to show you. So like I have 9 photos and every other picture is a color or a white background. So here it's yellow, here it's blue, then it goes back to yellow. I used to just do yellow and blue, turquoise blue like that, but I'm starting to incorporate, other colors. So like right now I'm doing this royal blue background. So one thing that I have to plan for is that I'm taking my pictures on the right color background. And so basically I'm just going to show you guys how I plan when I'm going to be traveling. So I leave this week to go to California for a couple of days. And so I need to be sure that I have all my Instagram photos taken before I leave so that I can have them posted and ready to go. So what I do is I take a piece of grid paper. This is just from the Happy Notes notebook. And I kind of count out how many. So I'm going to do this big grid. Okay. I'm just going to, I don't necessarily count off the dots, but I kind of eyeball it. So I'm basically making this look like my Instagram feed, okay? And so I do this box, and then I do 3 columns, because that's how many columns there are on your Instagram feed, okay? And then I count out the dates. And I start at the bottom and go up because that's how your Instagram feed works. The old stuff gets pushed down. And so I do the first day here and then I work up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these lines don't have to be perfectly straight. You can use a ruler if you want to. But since I just use this for my own planning purposes, it doesn't matter to me if the lines are perfect. This is more about being functional than being perfect. It's definitely not one of the pretty pages that I normally make. This is just how I plan out my feed, especially when I'm traveling. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the dates over here on the side, okay? So I've already planned and done my pictures through Monday the 10th, so I'm going to start on the 11th, and I'm going to put the dates just down the side. Okay, and then I'm going to do over here, I'm going to put a 1, a 2, and a 3. And the reason that's backwards is because the way Instagram works is this would be the first picture I post each day, this would be the second, and this would be the third, and then it would line up on my grid the right way. So it's kind of confusing. You have to think like this will be the first picture, and then when I post the second picture, it'll move that picture over, and when I post the third picture, it'll line up like this. So it's kind of confusing. And so then what I do is I take my colors and I plan out which ones need to have a colored background. So on the 11th, just the middle picture needs a colored background, and it needs to be pink. So then I could just fill in what other ones need to be pink. And so then that would make a 9-piece square for my grid, because that's how I do my grid. Of course, other people do it other ways. There's no right or wrong way to make your feed, and you don't have to even plan colored backgrounds. A lot of people don't. I do because I like the way it looks. After pink, I'm going to be doing yellow. So I just put a little squiggle of yellow for the pictures that are going to need a yellow background. Okay, and then after yellow, I'm going to be doing green, like a dark green. So this time I'm going to grab my green, and I'm going to go green, 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 and green. And then after green, I'm going to go to turquoise. So then I'm going to do turquoise, 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 turquoise. Now, I am only gone through the 16th. So for this video, I'm probably only going to plan through the 16th, and I'm not going to plan these yet. But if I may fill in some of these if I already know based on my social media planner what's going to go there. But I may not fill them all in. But I'm definitely going to try and fill in through the 16th since that's when I'm gone. So then what I'm going to do is I just take a black marker and I just fill in what pictures go on what days. And just to kind of give you an idea of how I plan this. So this is my monthly spread in my social media planner. And the black is the YouTube videos that I plan for each day. And then the turquoise is a Instagram challenge that's going on Instagram right now called the Everything Planner Challenge. So I went ahead and wrote the prompts in for each day. So right away those prompts are going to go on my Instagram planner page because I know that I need to put the prompt each day. And then this is actually like a sloppy copy that I made to refer to. But then this is my weekly spread. And so each day, this is my Instagram post. And so each day I kind of fill it in. And what I did was the purple is the challenge that's going on right now. The first row typically goes with whatever YouTube video I'm posting that day because I need to have a picture referring people to my YouTube video. And then the middle one is typically like an extra photo that I'm going to post that day. And so I usually can use this spread, and then I've already kind of started filling it out for the next week too. I can use this to help me fill in this. And now, if you're not as serious about Instagram as I am, then you may not have this kind of plan, but people just wanted to know how I do it, and so that's what I'm sharing. So again, you do not have to put this much into your planner and your Instagram as I am, but you can, and I'm just sharing how I do it. So I'm just going to fill in what I'm going to do each day, and then we'll talk more after I fill that in. Okay, so you can see that I wrote the wrong things here, but that's okay. So then what I do is once I have taken the picture and I know that I have the picture and it's ready to go, then I take another color. I try to make it like a bright color that's going to stick out. And I put a check mark next to the ones that I already have the pictures of. So I already took those three. For the 12th, I took this one and this one, but I haven't taken this one. For the 13th, I have this one and this one. For the 14th, I don't think I have any of those. For the 15th, I have this one and this one. And that's it. So, I put a check mark when I already took the picture, especially when I'm traveling. That means I already know I have the picture. And then I would take this with me when I'm traveling. And once I post it, I put an X on it. That way I know it has been posted. So up here, I'm just going to put September. '11 through the 22. And of course, this is not pretty. You can tell it's very sloppy, but it's how I do it. So I hope that helps you guys with planning on the go. And yeah, if you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.